Happy New Year to all our CFC brethren. Another year is upon us. This means another year of new resolutions, new beginnings, and hopefully a year that is much better in terms of our evangelization and mission, personal and family business, and economic prospects. With regards to our community life, we look forward to giving God our best. That holds true for all of us co-servants, particularly for those who will be moving on to new and greater service. We commit to give the Lord our best, which should be not just higher and greater than our best this year. We have to allow ourselves to be stretched.
For 2023, we have a theme that echoes God's message for us in 2022, that Christ heals. But this time, we are called to be more proactive. We are called to become co-healers by rising from our brokenness, by picking up the mat of our past problems, and by going to fulfill our mission, to fix relationships, and to do everything that God expects of us.
We experienced many breakthroughs during the pandemic, a sign of God's continued blessings upon our community. These include 1. A refined organizational structure that allows our community to respond to contemporary needs. 2. A more dynamic approach to mission sending through the MDDP by way of intense training of missionary couples willing to go on long-term mission. 3. A more focused and cohesive GMC manpower that also looks after the need not only of the Philippines but of those even abroad. They are a trained workforce honed in mission skills. 4. An increased confidence and reliance on social media as a force for more intensive proclamation of God's good news. 5. Adherence to a more defined set of community imperatives measured by the simplified mission commitment plan. And number 6, last but not the least, a greater utilization in the use of the One Global data. These breakthroughs encourage us to do more and to serve more. We have recognized the potential of many leaders and have tapped many of them to take on greater service both in the domestic and international mission areas.
For the first time in almost 3 years, we have resumed face-to-face gatherings in graduated levels. We look forward to more physical gatherings in 2023, beginning with our International Leaders Conference on January 21, which will be held at the Philippine International Convention Center. After being restricted for 3 years, we go back to Baguio for our Team Weekend retreat on February 3 to 5. So as we look back at the past 3 years, we thank God that we have survived all the challenges and difficulties of the pandemic. Thus, we look ahead to a future full of hope, confident and always reliant on God's goodness and provisions. We only need to ask in prayer, and God will hear the cries of our heart.
So today, on the first day of the new year, we start with a prayer that the year that lies ahead may be filled with all God's good blessings for us, our families, for our community, for our society. We pray for an end to the pandemic, for success in our individual and family endeavors, and for dramatic improvements in our economy. We pray for our country, that our leaders may always take the high road and seek the common good.
We stand at the crossroads of a new year. Behind us, the 3 years of hardships brought about by the pandemic. And ahead of us, a future that beckons. Shall we dwell on the past or shall we forge ahead? As couples for Christ, shall we embrace our mission and our new way of doing things? Or shall we insist on our own way?
Our theme gives us the answer. Rise, pick up your mat, go. Together, let us do just that. A blessed New Year to you all.